Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for inviting me again to address your meeting on the EU's priorities for sustainable mobility. It's been a year since I talked to you about our sustainable and smart mobility strategy, which sets out our vision for transport in 2050. Today, I'm proud to say we have started to deliver on this vision. In July, I presented 3 proposals on alternative fuels infrastructure regulation and on increasing the use of sustainable fuels for aviation and maritime transport. The proposals were part of the Fit for 55 package. But we are not stopping there. I will present another package of proposals before the end of this year. I will come back to this in a moment. Our proposals on alternative fuels and related infrastructure will increase the uptake of low-emission vehicles and vessels and stimulate the production of the alternative fuels we need to power them. They will break the chicken and egg situation that transport has been locked in for too long, whereby individuals and companies are reluctant to invest in clean fleets because the energy supply infrastructure is simply unavailable. And they will help make the EU a world leader in cutting-edge sustainable transport technologies and advanced renewable and sustainable fuels. As these proposals make their way through the EU's legislative process, we are finalizing the next package to be adopted on 14th of December. These new initiatives include a flagship proposal to revise the current regulation on our trans-European transport network, known as TEN-T. We want to make transport greener, make it easier to switch between transport modes, and maximize resilience within the network. Having modern, state-of-the-art infrastructure, both physical and digital, along our TEN-T is the foundation on which we can build a more sustainable and safer transport system. You will also see a proposal to revise our directive on intelligent transport systems, the so-called ITS. ITS has already given us the EU-wide eCall system and travel information services. Technologies are improving all the time, which is good news for safety, efficiency, and sustainability. But it also means we need to update our regulatory framework. The revision is intended to accelerate the deployment of intelligent transport services, plus the use of more accurate and complete data, so that drivers have the right information at the right time. Our third proposal will support cities as they move into a new era of sustainable mobility. I want to help cities encourage the safe use of micromobility devices and services, which I know several Spanish cities are embracing. And it's time to update and strengthen the EU's sustainable urban mobility planning framework. As a fitting finale to the European Year of Rail, I will also present an action plan to boost long-distance and cross-border passenger rail. This is just a snapshot of our recent and upcoming actions. The range of topics addressed gives an idea of the scale of the work ahead of us. Change this extensive requires investment, and the EU is here to help. For 2021-2027, we have significantly increased the funding available for transport. The EU Recovery and Resilience Facility doubles EU funding compared to the previous period, with almost 100 billion euros extra channeled through national recovery plans. More than 2/3 of those funds are allocated specifically to the greening of transport. In fact, with 70 billion euros in grants and 70 billion in loans, Spain is, together with Italy, the greatest beneficiary of these funds. Spain has chosen to dedicate a substantial part of these funds to transport. More than 13 billion euros will develop sustainable, safe and connected mobility. Of course, I'm very pleased with these proposals, and Spain has my full support. The funds will also support massive investment in public transport, for instance, by accelerating the greening of transport fleets, improving the quality and reliability of Cercania's services, and extending the rail network. The challenge now is to move from planning to implementation so that we can start to feel the impact of this investment as soon as possible. I trust that I can count on you to drive this transition and make change happen.